Today is a celebration of love, of commitment, of friendship, of family, and of two people who are in it for forever. You don't have to have a ceremony to have a marriage. And when you think about it, the whole thing's kind of weird. You're standing on a stage looking fancy, holding flowers, and being stared at by pretty much everyone who's meant anything to you in the past 20 something years. So, why do we do it? The marriage ceremony has been an important feature across nearly every culture, religion, generation, and society. We have thousands of important moments that happen throughout our lives. But why is this one regarded as so critical? We acknowledge its special status by sharing it with others. Why this moment? Because despite all of our differences, love is what we all share. It's the great unifier, our one universal truth. That no matter who we are, where we've come from, what we believe, we know this one thing: love is what we're doing right. That's why you both are standing here. That's why you all are here to watch them stand up here. We've all loved in our lifetimes, and in this moment, we're reminded that the ability to love is the very best part of humanity. All of us here today have our own love stories. Some are short, others long, some are yet unwritten, while others are just getting to the good part. There are chapters in all of our stories that are sad or disappointing, and others that are exciting and full of adventure. You know, it's often said that it is love that makes the world go round. However, in actuality, it's friendship that keeps our spinning existence on an even keel. True friendship provides so many of the essentials for a happy life. It's a strong foundation from which to build an enduring relationship. It's the mortar which bonds us together in harmony. And it is the calm, warm protection we sometimes need when the outside world seems cold and chaotic. True friendship holds a mirror to our qualities or failings without destroying our sense of worthiness. True friendship nourishes our hope, supports us in our disappointments, and encourages us to grow to our best potential. Ian and Mimi have come together as friends, and today they pledge to each other their love, their strength, their warmth, and most importantly, the fun of true friendship. And that brings me here. A time to pause, look back, and smile at all the moments that brought them here. And a time to look ahead to all the moments yet to come. I'm here, we're all here because we want those moments for you. We're here to hope with you, to support you, to be proud of you, and to remind you that love isn't happily ever after. Love is the experience of writing your story. And it's not one moment, not even this moment. This is a very big moment, but it's other big ones like saying, I love you, moving in together, getting engaged, but mostly a million little ones that come in between the big moments. Falling asleep next to each other, making dinner together, spending holidays with families, binge watching Netflix, getting a big hug when you get home from work. Those everyday moments fuse together into one big experience. And even though this experience is so incredible, words fail us when we try to explain it. And that's just the way it is with love. It's meant to be felt, not described. But trying to describe love is one of our favorite pastimes. We use the words we have to write stories and poems and songs about love. Even though we all describe love in a different way, and even though love can look different from one person to the next, we all know it when we see it, and we see it here today. So today, I have some words about what love is. A marriage is like a long trip in a tiny rowboat. If one passenger starts to rock the boat, the other has to steady it. Otherwise, they go to the bottom together, which means not arguing all the time. One of you has to remain calm and help steady the other. Because also, in sticking to that boat metaphor, I want to point out about the ancient Polynesians as well, because they discovered that long voyages were possible by lashing together several canoes together to function as a single unit, kept from tipping over into its currents. Not unlike a marriage where two lives are tied together to function as a single unit with the increased stability and support for each other. You guys fell in love by chance, but you're here today because you're making a choice. You're choosing each other. You've chosen to be with someone who enhances you, who makes you think, makes you smile, and makes every day bright. We're about to make promises to each other that you intend to keep. You're going to vow to take care of each other, to stand up for one another, and find happiness in each other. There's a simple premise to each of these promises you're vowing to here. You're teaming up and saying to the other, every experience I'm going to have, I want to have you to be a part of. Now, who gives her away today?
That'll be me.
Now, will you, Ian? Keep Mimi as your favorite person to laugh with her, go on adventures with her, support her through life's tough moments, be proud of her, grow old with her, and find new reasons to love her every day.
I do.
And Mimi, will you keep Ian as your favorite person to laugh with him, go on adventures with him, support him through life's tough moments, be proud of him, grow old with him, and find new reasons to love him every day?
I do.
All right, do both of you promise to be each other's partners from this day forward? Bring out the best in one another. Share your happiest moments together and love each other absolutely for the rest of this lifetime and whatever comes next.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, now you guys have chosen to wear rings as a reminder of these promises. People often say wedding bands are a perfect circle. The stones were formed a long time ago, deep within the earth. It says they say they're a perfect circle with no beginning or end. I dropped my line there. But these rings did have a beginning. The stones in them were formed a long time ago, deep in the earth. Eventually, a series of lucky events caused them to come towards the surface where someone dug them up. The metal then became liquefied in a furnace at 1,000 degrees, molded, cooled, and painstakingly polished. Something beautiful was made from the raw elements. Love is like that. It comes from humble, simple beginnings, and through a combination of serendipity and effort, imperfect beings shape into something extraordinary. It's a process of making something beautiful where there once was nothing at all. As you look at the rings over the years, I hope you'll remember that. You've created something invaluable, and just as I know you'll protect the rings, I'm confident you'll protect the commitments represented by the rings that you've chosen to make today. Which brings me to the point of the swords you have. I'd now like to ask you to cross your swords
Sorry.
without killing each other.
No, I didn't.
No.
I won't.
Okay.
Just calm down.
Yeah, because you're doing it.
It's fine.
Okay.
Swords are often viewed as weapons of violence and death. However, they're also tools of defense and protection. Now, we all notice how gently the sword blades touch while crossing each other. I admonish both of you to show that same degree of gentleness and care during any conflicts between you two. I also want to point out how fierce the stance appears. May you always be as fiercely loyal and protective of each other. The couple have written their vows to one another and will now recite them. Ian, what say you?
I solemnly swear that I will always be by you, or by your side, and as your caretaker when you are ill, and as your warrior when you need support. I will make sure that there is no obstacle in our way to ever come between us. I will always love you until my last breath.
Lemonet, what say you?
I solemnly vow to love you, to care for you, and to support you in all things right, and to guide you and aid you when your path is uncertain. But most of all, I vow to stay by your side till my last breath, to love you now until forever passes.
Ian, will you place the ring on her finger? Or have you already? I want to get it off the ground.
Yeah, she dropped it.
Place the ring on his finger.
Just go ahead.
Then I have to ask. I hope that the answer is no, because they both got very sharp blades. But is there anyone here who has any reason why they should not be married? I'll take that as a no. In that case, Ian, you may kiss your bride. I now pronounce you husband and wife. Pleasure and honor to present you with Mr. and Mrs. Ian Carmack.
I'm excited.
All right, so.
Now we walk it.
Is it good?
Yeah.